Something's working. Good morning. Oh, should I cross? Yeah, let's cross. If there's no cars coming, we'll do a special cross. I like this overgrown facade. I think this is a restaurant. I don't know if it's even open anymore. Costa Mar is what it says on the inside. Anyway, good morning. I'm back. Better than ever? I don't know if I'm better than ever. I asked that myself. I know I did. But I'm back. Nobody, good morning. G Pelix, good morning. Kevin J, good morning. Leon, good morning. Panda Gaps, hello. Alpha Clues, Nova Rain. Morning. That's a new one. It's definitely not better than ever, it sounds like. Conrad Dobler, thanks for the welcome back, and you welcome back as well in the chat. Yeah, I mean, things are okay. You know, things are fine. We're back. I know it was rather sudden, but we did what we needed to do, and we're back. Hobson Lopez, hello. Kevin Hawthorne, good morning. Tulliver Salesman, good morning. Steve Freeman, good morning. Uber, good morning. That's nice to drive through the quiet West Village at 7:30 in the morning. I'm sure everyone wants to hear that at this hour. But thank you, Poober. I'm back on my throne. No, not really. Like, what is this, like a kingdom with no subjects? Con Burness, hello again. And hello again to Hobson Lopez. Antiseptic Topics, hello. Tim H, good morning. Joy, good morning. Linengram, good morning. Panda Gabs Official, good morning as well. I think I said hi before, but I forget a lot. So bank it. Twisted E. Paulette Shark is back. No animals last week, I know, so you're still the shark. Roberto Ortiz, good morning. Another bot on Kick, good morning. MM, good morning. Sean M324, good morning. Roxanne, good morning. Victoria Morrison, good morning. Quacky Snacks. What's that? Sorry. A little owl. We might have forgotten to bring up, this is a Friends facade on my right. The building they used for the establishing shot of the Friends apartment building on the TV show with less outdoor seating. So you can see the building. But yeah, this is, unless you know magic tricks, the size of the apartment does not correlate with what's visible in the facade of the building. But anyway, you had a blank screen for a second? Uh-oh. My equipment might be a little rusty. I guess it's warming up. It's still warming up. Wow, I'm really behind. Thought I was doing well for a second. Then see, never think you're doing all right, Tomoko, good morning. Ollie, good morning. Solo City Pops, good morning. Philip Maxwell, good morning. Maximiliano Nascimento, good morning. John Casella, good morning. I'm all right. Thanks for checking. Andrew Como, good morning. Comel? I'm sorry if I mispronounce. And thank you. Abby, good morning. Doomsday tonight. Good Monday morning. Who's walking who? Who's walking who? 71 degrees right now. If it's still this warm this early, it's going to be a pretty warm day. And this whole week is supposed to be quite warm. I'm taking it a little bit easy today, I got to ease back into it. Plus, again, we're still not even getting closer to the time. And slowly we are. But we're not maxing out yet on Mondays. We'll get there. David Ballmer, good afternoon. Valerie Hallams, good afternoon. Good morning. Bear in the Garden on Twitch. Morning. Colleen, good morning. Rachel Marsland, good morning. Lee, good morning. I gotta really catch up. Nicholas Noeda, good morning. Clara Carrington, good morning. Bagels and Walk Sean is here. Good morning. Allie's here. Good morning. Yeah, everything's warming up. Yeah, things are all right. Thanks for checking. Jacob Hamill, good morning. Bear in the Garden's also on YouTube now. Good morning. Yeah, they gotta mess with their mufflers to show people how cool they are with those loud cars and motorcycles. Matt Roberts, hello. Good morning. Florence Schwartz, good morning. John Burke, hello. Do I still... Oh, actually, am I able to see... Nope. Still can't see full chats, unfortunately. Backyard Life, good morning. 321, good morning. Bob Kelly, good morning. Ron TV Metro's here. Good morning. Oh no, Poober. I understood that reference. And I double-checked the list, and they were not hidden by anybody unless they got, like, banned from YouTube or changed their name. I wouldn't be able to see it. Also, I've noticed some channels have the usernames back instead of display names, and we're still on display names. So again, it's becoming inconsistent, and we don't know what they're going to choose in the end. Travis Weeks, NW Black. Hello, hello. Panda Gab's doing all right. How are you? Justin S., good morning. Sheila, good morning. I missed you too. We're back though. And we should still be all set up for next week's, man, I don't know. I need to figure out all the finishing touches for the front page Twitch stream next Tuesday. Yeah, we got to figure that stuff out. I want to make sure things are as buttoned up as possible. I got a bigger power bank that looks like it's pretty good. Need to figure out a way to keep it all nice and not on ice. Not what I mean. Jacob Fatu reference from my end. It's not the only person who's ever said that, but you know what I mean. King Spencer. Something called King Spencer being filmed here this Friday, if anybody cares. Why am I so behind? I mean, we know why, because I'm a fool. Maybe this will give me my chance to catch up. All right, let's do this. What was that? Nobody. Ooh, that's interesting. Getting a lot of weird glitches with the chat app still. I got to reach back out to Ivor. Twisted Angbit over on Twitch as well. Good morning. But Steve Cruz, hello. How are you? George H, good morning. And thank you. The Brady Bunch house shot they used for outdoor shots didn't even have an upstairs. Amazing. You'd think at the very minimum that would be... Like they could choose at least a house that's somewhat... Like at least with an apartment building, it's like, you don't know what it looks like inside. Could be strange double high units, whatever, but yeah. Marcin only wants those hidden spots. We'll go to the Highline soon enough. Andre, good morning. Dark Clouds, good morning. Deborah, good morning. Ujamin, good morning. Aloha S, aloha, good morning. Mark Makinson, good morning. My last Monday Highline walk was recorded. We had a detour also, so does it count? Anker, good morning. Yeah, we're getting like a consistent row of 90s, I think, right? Temperature-wise. Cooper time, good morning. Uh-oh. Joanne P, good morning. Did I miss Michelle? Centrance, good morning. I'm very behind. Still 4 minutes behind? Come on, commuter. Get with the program. Scuba Scores, thanks for the follow. Bank Stop, welcome on Twitch as well. What part of New York am I in? Like the West Village area. I don't know if we've already crept into Greenwich, but we're about to be in the meatpacking district, and then the Highline. Todd, good morning. Vernon Dent, good morning. Has a time been set? Yeah, our front page time starts. So I think I chose it way too early, but it probably makes more sense to be early because that's kind of more in line with our commutes anyway. So I think it starts at 7 a.m. Our time. 7 or 8 a.m. New York time. Eastern. If I can get started before, just to like make sure I'm already online and ready to go, so that by the time like the front page triggers, it like we already have a stream going. That would be ideal. I don't know if it'll happen though. Because in theory, I got to get down. Maybe I'll start it on the Staten Island ferry. Maybe that's what I'll do. Because we got to start on Staten Island technically to do everything correctly. Nelson Sullivan House. But if we want to walk all the boroughs without any trouble, I mean, we're going to have trouble, I'm sure. But we'll see. Oh man, I shouldn't have gone off on that. Doomsday for YouTube? I don't know. I'm out of the loop. I didn't have as much chance to keep up with all the stuff in the last week, so I'm not sure what this Doomsday thing on the 14th is, unfortunately. So feel free to fill me in. We have an 8-hour time slot to be on the front page of Twitch. You're still like not always there. They rotate around a little bit, but it's like a big jump in viewership and exposure for the channel. It's a nice thing that they offer. And we got approved for the 19th, next Tuesday. And my plan is to be able to walk all the boroughs, like just on foot. So we got to start in Staten Island, go through Jersey, which isn't technically one of the boroughs, but there's no other way to walk without taking some sort of a boat or other transport. But yeah, walk all around, starting from Staten Island through Jersey, Manhattan, Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, hopefully back into Manhattan, depending on how tired I am at the end of all that. We'll see. Man, I'm so behind. We're entering the Highline. I just wanted to get up there first before I continue. Little island. Wow, it really bloomed in with all the trees. Okay. RJ's here. Good morning. Gigi's here. Morning. I'm back. And slower than ever on chat and walking, apparently. Papushk Jamushk. Sorry if I mispronounced that, but thanks for the follow. Feel free to correct me. Mojave, good morning. All right, I got to catch up properly. Elaine, good morning. Good to see you. How are things down under? People wash they wash the sidewalks randomly. Usually it happens in the morning, and I don't know how clean they get. Mark Luca, good morning. Christina G, good morning. Pouliot, thanks for the follow. Again, if I mispronounce anyone's names, do correct me. Casey Blazer, good morning. Martin Kelly, hello. BJM, good morning. Mighty Bull is here, good morning. Cat Yellow, meow. Albino Ginger on Twitch, hello. Wonders if I walk every day in the morning. Our commutes are primarily Monday, Wednesday, Friday, with each location being different, but consistent between the day of the week. So Monday to Monday, it's about the same. Sometimes we take little wiggles away from the main route. And then we do extra walks when we can in the afternoons and weekends. I don't know where Louis CK lives, or lived. I'm not sure. Juju Katame, hello. Everybody on, hi. It's Tuesday, August 19th. I believe about 7 a.m. is the start time. I have to double check all that, but it should be 7. I'll have to put up a schedule for that Monday. Technically, I'm off next week. That's why I'm doing it on a weekday. So there's no official commutes next week, because that was my predetermined week off. I always take that week off every August. Weather in NYC in November, it starts to get chilly. And there's a bigger chance of snow. Not a big chance of snow, but definitely potential, but unlikely. But the potential is there. I just remember it can get very cold for sure. Back in the day when Black Friday actually had bigger sales if you lined up for stuff. I remember one time we had hard drives, and these were like 200 gigabyte hard drives. So that should tell you how long ago it was. 200 gigabyte. And it was at Staples, and we were out there at 4 in the morning or so, and it was like a 20-degree day. Like that nighttime was terrible. So it's definitely possible to be very cold in November. Bring your winter gear if you're here in November. Evelyn, good morning. Yeah, I'm getting closer. Getting closer. Yeah, no, I'll be streaming on both still, Zither. It'll still be a double stream. Ambrose, good morning. Another kick friend, good morning. Not a bot this time. Thanks for the official follow, Albino Ginger. Joe Gregorio, good morning. Ambrose Chamber Pause. It's still closed. How much longer? It's been a week. It's been a week. How much longer are they going to keep it closed for? It's been a whole week. Oh, can we? Oh, we can still get down here. Okay. All right, detour again. I'm still not caught up. Hold on. And Quacky Snacks with a €12 kick the week off motivation super chat. Thank you, Quacky Snacks, for the support. Very kind of you. Very much appreciated. Thank you for that warm welcome back. Good to hear, Elaine. Yeah, doing all right here. A little phlegmy, but that's the baseline. Oh, I'm in Tokyo, good morning. Robert T, good morning. That's the idea, Gigi. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it all goes to plan. Oh, we have 6 seconds to cross. Let me cross left. 2 seconds to cross. Well, we can make it, because it's probably going to be a bit of a delay. There it is. James Davidson, good morning. 3 AAA games these days, right? Yeah. I had to take some time, Cat Yellow Ranger. That's all. Well, apparently they're doing some work in the middle. Between like here and there. Not that much, but I guess enough for them to be closing it off. Is the pigeon still there? I guess we could take a peek. It should be still there. I think it's there for at least a year. Abby, have a good one. Back up the stairs. Okay, almost there. Xanity wonders how the camera's stable over on Twitch. It's a DJI Pocket 3 around my neck. Has a built-in gimbal. Some people complain that it bounces too much, but there's only so much I could do. Diego, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Yeah, Dinosaur is the name of that pigeon. You know what's funny about that section being closed off? That is the exact section that I fell that one time on stream. Somebody must have clipped that fall, right? And even if it's not, you can clip it now. All my streams are up. But yeah, I fell in that section that they're working on. I guess I really did do a lot of damage. Mr. Jim Cotta, thanks for the follow. Was that a movie? Vlog, good morning. Eunice, good morning. We're walking. Somebody has to find that clip first. It was definitely in the winter because it was slippery and icy. But that's all I remember. I don't remember how long ago it was. I think I still used a gimbal. Like phone gimbal in my hand. Not wearable. So I doubt it was this past winter. Might have been the winter before. Or even before that. The Highline's a really nice place. Yeah, they were naming that section Walking Commuter Memorial Way or something. And I'll be at the plaque dedication ceremony. Scuba Scores, thanks for saying hi. Hello. We don't fall frequently, but when we do, it's spectacular. Yeah, it was definitely a walk, not a commute, because I was walking south along the Highline. It should have been just a regular walk. Like I think some sort of a holiday-related walk, because it was also cold. I hear seagulls, but I don't see them. Invisible gulls. Photos is here, and you saw John Cena yesterday. Nice. Yeah, he's a very nice guy. I think he does not like to be filmed, just by shoving a camera in his face. There's been a few instances of him like saying, I'll do a video, but just ask me first. Like if you're actually shoving a camera in his face, kind of a thing. I mean, you still can. It's technically not illegal. It's just, it's a courtesy he expects, which is reasonable for him to do. So why not? But yeah, he's supposed to be pretty nice, and he's done a lot of Make-A-Wish and everything too. I think the number one Make-A-Wisher. But awesome that you saw him. And also hello to you. Have I walked the Highline at night? Well, it's not really doable since it closes 10 p.m. I believe, so it's not, after 10 you can't really walk it. But we walked it in the dark before. Yes, make and share clips of important falls, absolutely. Listen to Bagels Walk Sean, he doesn't steer us wrong. Something about silly walks or something. You can't see John Cena, but you could hear him. You could hear him. Oh, it was rain, not snow? Interesting. Usually I don't slip some rain-related stuff. That's bad for me. If I did. The sifaka is a lemur. The serval is a wildcat. The sea cucumber. I don't know if that's very exotic. Slow loris. He's in the Guinness Book? Nice. Admiral Stephen Loki, good morning. Kai Barantolo. Luke Skywalker's here on the green platform. Hello. Good morning. And yeah, got some rest too, which was good. Hope you're doing well. Luke Skywalker. Have we walked across Whitestone Bridge from the Bronx? I know we've walked between bridges in Manhattan and the Bronx. I just don't remember exactly which ones we took. Wait, AOL dial-up is completely going away? You could still use a phone line modem to dial up into AOL? That's still a thing? I thought it was already dead. Yeah, everyone deserves privacy except outside. There's no reasonable expectation of it. But there's still decency and respect, I guess. Or at Coldplay concerts also. Oh, trees they planted in the Highline got too big and had to be removed. That's kind of sad. Is there no way they can mitigate that? Because it would be really cool if the Highline could grow some really huge trees. And like sustain them somehow. I mean, I know it's very limited considering there's no actual ground under it. But yeah, maybe they should figure out trees that won't grow to beyond a certain size. GPT is 112% making that up, since it first of all only has data through October 2023, and second of all, it never gives us proper numbers in anything. No barcode, Jamotello, we're safe. Luke Skywalker also on Twitch. Very good. Good morning officially there as well. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, paparazzi can still do that, but yeah, they get a little too aggressive. If they're getting in the way of like you being able to walk, that's really like not very cool at all.
Yeah.
And if they start bothering you. I guess we're gonna go all the way around again if it's open. What was I up to? Diana, hello? The candles are probably just an art exhibit. There's the shed, there's the vessel. Well, Mayor, thanks for the follow. How's the weather? It's still okay right now. It's gonna get hot today. I mean, for the area, for the time.
Yeah.
Taxi cab, good morning. April Horror Queen, good morning. Welcome back. High electric bills, yeah. There is like a, you know, there's a big computing cost to generative AI. I can't tell if it's going to be open or not up ahead, the extension. It looks like it might be. So we should be able to walk all the way around 234th Street. Can the icon of the seas fit in the docks here? Has the icon of the seas ever been to New York City? That's like the biggest cruise ship right now, right? The icon. It's iconic or something. Yeah, that's that weird leg that's been here. I forgot the exact specifics, but I'm sure if you look up weird leg Highline, you'll get all the information. Rifat from Bangladesh, hello. Oh, you're able to stave off Nightbot somehow. Impressive. Yeah, I mean, if humans were to disappear, nature would reclaim everything eventually. It is what it is. Foot fungus or foot fetish, is that the name of that foot? Briscoes, thanks for the follow. Yes, the long walk is right now August 19th, Tuesday, 7 a.m. I'll be more definitive and confident in the exact time and logistics of it as we get a little closer. Right now it's I think I'm just going to keep things the way they are. I'm going to have a bigger battery bank. I'll have a couple of spares, some spare wires just in case. I'll have my fan going. There is a cruise ship docked, actually. TV show about nature reclaiming the earth. That's one of the reasons I like that that game, Horizon Zero Dawn, because it's kind of like humans in the far future with like a fall of civilization, but there's still remnants of the past humans, which is super advanced technology. Even though the current humans are like living in tribes with bows and arrows again, for the most part. KCK, good morning. And the NYC near Comic-Con, both. Star of the Sea is the newest and the largest? Oh. Ankyo likes, wonders the time. Google will tell you also, but it is 8:09 a.m. Icon of the Seas can dock in Jersey, but not Manhattan. That's a big cruise ship right now up back there. It has a big C on the exhaust. I don't know, what is it called? On the pipe? The chimney? I don't know if that means it's a Carnival ship or something else. Carl C, good morning. Freak Here Friday? Oh, that came out already? It's like the direct sequel, right? Listeria of the Seas. That one's going to be captained by Strawberry Fields. But yeah, the cruise ship is dwarfing the Intrepid right now. If you can see it. Yellow chimney with a C. Carnival Venezia. I think always is here, right? Anthem of the Seas is usually in Bayonne. I feel like we see it sometimes from the Brooklyn Bridge. Ambrose would name your daughter Listeria. Oh man. Sometimes I feel like you gotta name your kids in anticipation of what they could possibly use it to make fun of in elementary school. Gene, good morning. I don't know either, Gemma. Somebody must know. Funnel? Maybe. Chimney, funnel, pipe, exhaust. Switch embargo, still going strong. Ron, still going strong. Jeremiah, welcome back. I'm glad you're getting something out of it. Yeah, they're doing a bunch of like gardening down here with like plants and a little greenhouse. Look at that. That seems like a small little area. I don't know if that person just like set it up here on their own. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're okay. Yeah, D-Dirty. Somebody else just mentioned that earlier. And I was surprised about the same. I thought there was no dial-up left these days. Fizzle Pop McSnickerdoodle? If we ever have another kid, I know the name. Fizzle Pop McSnickerdoodle. Pandas Girl, thanks for the follow. Wait, a 5-day cruise on this new Disney cruise ship is $35,000? What in the world? Is this some sort of a sick joke? Is that like if you get the most expensive suite? What if you're okay with like the underbelly of the ship and squeezing 5 people into 100 square feet or something? Because I was hoping sometimes Disney does limited runs leaving New York City. Sometimes. So I was hoping like the next time that happens we can actually do one with Baby Commuter directly out of here without having to fly somewhere else, you know, to do a cruise or a flight at Disney or whatever park. I'm gonna cross. Susie Q, good morning. Sorry about the notification issue. What else is new, right? It's just a Monday route, but we're expanding it a little bit because we have a little time. But yeah, the Javits Center, we should be here next week. Next Friday, we should be here for Anime NYC. A Jet 2 holiday. Shlomi, good morning. Doing all right? How are you? Art, Daniel, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I kind of see this huge. Andres in Costa Rica. My exact location, like, do you want my GPS coordinates down to the last digit of latitude, longitude? Otherwise, we're on 36th and 11th. The Hilton, you know, I'm not too sure. Which Hilton are you in? Aren't there like more than one in, like, you know, sub Hiltons? If you know the cross streets, I'll tell you. If you want to tell us. I can understand. Okay. Good. They realized they shouldn't be right in the crosswalk. At least they were aware enough of that. I'm probably not going to do any cosplay. Yeah, I know about the Disney homes. They're very close to the property. And I don't know if you get any other discounts or like season passes or whatever. Unlimited pass. I feel like they should. The funnel. Thank you for looking that up, Rick. Was that one of the words? Somebody used that word. I think I never used that word on my own, but somebody said it. Carl Skis, good morning. Dave E on Kick, good morning. The Pi phone from Tesla. Didn't Tesla try to release a phone at some point? I don't know what happened with that. Whoa, why is there a seemingly complete closure of the road going north here? Or is that like a tunnel thing? Oh, it might be a tunnel thing. All right, let me go inland more. Perfect Lex Luthor. I'm going to go as the Lex Luthor from Smallville in an all-white suit. Can I even go this way? We're going to find out. It's like Verizon has some stuff over here. What is this bunker? It's a Verizon bunker. Yeah, that bunker-looking thing has Verizon logos on it. And a Paulownia tree growing there. It is Verizon. Wonder what's in that bunker. Irene, hello. Yeah, Spectre, I don't know about that one. What is like a normal price of like a regular Disney cruise? Is it more than a like a Carnival cruise? I mean, just because it's Disney, they can jack up their prices, or they try to jack up their prices. For like a for a company that, you know, supposedly makes content for families, they seem to hate families. Wonder Woman, that's a good one, Gigi. Make a great Elmer Fudd. Wascally Wabbits. One Punch Man, I've already done that one. I've done One Punch Man before. It's a good one. For me. Ambrose can't stand families. Hates. Oh, you'd be perfect to work at Disney then. Specifically in their pricing department. Yeah, I've seen Disney in the news for like creating some issues for people with disabilities too recently. It's very unfortunate these things are happening with Disney. Yeah, Disney's expensive. It's just a way to further extort you for money via your children when you do go there, because they want to go in the gift shops, they want to get all the dollies, the stuffies, the propaganda. No. We'll rethink cosplay being at NYC. I don't know that he usually goes to that one, but I'll check with him. I think he usually goes all in on Comic-Con, but he might have some prototypes or something he'll do at anime. I'll check. No official announcements about Tesla Pi-phone. Micaiah Shepard, hello. Yeah, Disney owns everything, right? All the big IPs are under them. Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar. It's just... The good news is I'm sure whatever they're beeping at is effectively fixing the problem. I'm sure the beeping is very effective. I know it is, actually. Disney adults, yeah, well, I think you could enjoy it, but if you get a little too obsessive, I guess that's with anything, though. Yeah, it's the same thing, Ambrose. The few ruin it for the many. A few bad apples ruin everything, and they're taking advantage of the system, and it's not even for them. And then it makes it worse for the people who actually need it. Russell Harding, good morning. It might be a horn contest. Honking gets them a few seconds earlier unless the person in front of them is also spiteful. Don't underestimate people's spite. Someone honks their horn at you, you're feeling spiteful. You might just put your car in park and have a little nap. Light, good. The gravity charging sensor. So if your gravity gets a little bit light, refill here on your gravity. Mercury Mama's Josh is here, wishing us a good week. Well, we all need it on a Monday morning. If it's something I said, Jeremiah, the good news is I already forgot it. Good thing it's somewhat recorded. I wonder how many Ollie's locations are actually left. Meow. 9th Avenue coming up. CB, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Oh, it only gets to the 80s today? I thought it gets warmer. This seems off. Really? Hold on. My phone says it's going to get to 89 or 90 even. I don't know where TD Bank is getting their data from, but there's a pretty big difference between 84 and 90. Oh, the honking. Yeah. Maybe the spitefulness. Never underestimate. That's right. If you get low on gravity, or light on, I think I said light on gravity, which was intentional. The grind for your digital nomad needs. Ooh, Photos has some cold brew for us. I'll take it. I'll take the whole pot. $5 frozen or rocks margaritas. Add a flavor for $2. Isn't the base margarita coming from the same frozen container, and then just add like a syrup? So you're saying that little dash of syrup is $2? Interesting. Today would be a good beach day. Yeah, there's no way it's going to be 84 here today. We're past 40. We're like on 44th Street now. The hand-pulled noodle. Comedy Village. Tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers. Heat advisory in your town was just a nice summer day. Smoked salmon sandwich. Chicken mozzarella pastrino. Tamara Burton, good morning. Twisted Paulette Shark, sorry about the work meeting. Probably catch you on the next one. Ah, the Freemasons. Oof, this is a hard to get to coffee shop. Seems like there's no easy way to get down there, accessibility wise, unfortunately. Jim Barrows, good morning. Stinger cocktail bar and kitchen. It's also a type of injury you can get, specifically with like a tackling movement with your shoulder. You can kind of shock the brachial plexus in your arm. I feel like the whole "hey, I'm walking here" is like the stereotypical Brooklyn accent, but I don't even know how often you hear that anymore. The Majestic. CH has a temp peak at 87, 88. It might still peak a little more. I guess it also depends on where the reading is going to happen. It all depends. In the middle of the buildings, it's probably going to be a little different than in the middle of Central Park. That's my guess. Tommy Watt wants me to get his gift card. For what? Do I need to get a Target gift card to unblock my computer? RKH Awesome, hello, good morning. Ambrose hears the hints. Everything changes over time. I bet give it enough time, we really will become what the future humans look like and sound like in South Park. South Park is never wrong. cold brew and quinoa. Oh my goodness. Another shoot, American Classic. I guess anyone. Oh no, what is this? I lost. Oh no, we're okay, we're okay. I lost the Bella Box page. Yeah, anyone can be anything, Mojave, you know? The beauty of the world. I guess not anything at any time, but you know what I mean. Stex, good morning. B Blue B. Whatever that is. We're getting into Times Square and the Raising Cane's global flagship. Ben & Jerry's. I don't know last time they actually had, or I've seen in New York, a Ben & Jerry's, just a solo shop. Usually it's associated with like another place, isn't it? Like Baskin Robbins and Dunkin' seem to mix together a lot. Well, they made it to Times Square. It's actually rather traversable at this hour for tourists and commuters alike. So it's not impossible to navigate through at this hour. Disney store's on the next block. So if you want to go to Disney and you're in this area, the best you got is a Disney store. They'll never open up that kind of an amusement park in this area, you know, unless a lot of it was indoors. Because one of the things about Disney is that it's year-round. Easily accessible. Thanks for the follow, Tony Wah. This little wine garden that they opened up outdoors. Oh, looks, they added a little trellis looking thing, whatever you call that. Arson, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Michu, hello. It is a nice view. Oh, more of the scaffolding is gone. Wow, this is really exciting for me. I don't really know why. Like, they've been dropping the ball on one Times Square for a while, and it's just been covered in scaffolding. It's just like not very nice to look at. But now, this year, they should have a scaffold-free one Times Square. So it'll be a pretty nice ball drop situation. Michelange, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Wait, 55 months of membership for Stex. Anyone go on a good vacation yet? I feel like a lot of people I know take vacations all the way at the end of August. I guess that's like the last hurrah with kids, maybe, before they go back to school in September, at least for this area. I know other areas that go back to school even earlier. I think most of our Baskin Robbins are associated with Dunkin' Donuts. And I don't know that we have a TCBY. Maybe someone knows better than me. Photos has further explanations for us. That's right, you never miss an opportunity to drop the brachial plexus in conversation. That's the rule. Be able to draw out the entire thing from memory, but oh well. Should probably do that again. Get it back into mind. Yeah, well, it really was a bad scaffolding. I mean, there's still tons of scaffolding around here, but that one was particularly annoying, especially for the ball drop. You would think they would have worked on that building faster. Frankly, I don't even know what they did with it. The building looks very similar. Maybe they refurbished it for more stability. I don't know. Raul, good morning. Nine out of 10. Times Square Elmo should give me a thumbs up. And the 10th one just socks me in the face. Wizard of Iz is back. And better than ever. Anyone yet been to Chicken Guy? Or the new Planet Hollywood reboot? I have not been to either. Maybe next week. Nick Chabet, good morning. Another bot on kick. Very good. Very good. Well, GT, I don't know. Where would you want the platform to be, I guess? Because the point of all those sidewalk bridges or whatever they call them these days is to protect the pedestrians from falling debris. At least is my understanding. But Oliver, good morning. And these extra barricades just sitting here are kind of not helpful at the moment. Brian Park is here. Next Gen, thanks for the follow. Luke Skywalker has banished the bot. Strong work. Yeah, it's meant to be. Well, I think the scaffolding is not the official name for it. We all call it scaffolding here, but it's like a sidewalk bridge or whatever the official term is for it. But yes, protects the pedestrians on the sidewalk. The fountain. Looks like they're doing movie nights at Bryant Park. At least that's what I'm assuming the screen is for. The Great Lawn still with some, I call it the Great Lawn, but it's not the Great Lawn. I called it that, it's just not the right name for it. You know what I mean. Bryant Park Lawn still has brown spots. I don't think it's going to recover before the end of summer. I'm getting out of the sun. Le Carousel from 2002. Has anyone seen the jazz musician Charles Cornell? He got pretty popular for setting all those short memes to and making music for them, like adding chords to the background of just things you wouldn't expect to have any kind of music behind them. But now he does really detailed analyses from a jazz musician's perspective on various music, like pop culture stuff too. And recently he did Skater Boy, and that was a really good one. So I recommend checking that out if you have any interest in musical analysis. bear and the squirrel. That's Central Park only. The zoo. I don't think I ever saw that one. Tori Love, thanks for the follow on Twitch. I crossed over. Pretty much, Justin. Yeah, it's for construction here. If it's shade, it's usually some sort of an awning. Kind of like the two you just saw me walk by. Victoria Morrison, always doing the right call to action. Keep it moving. Keep it going. You kind of heard of it. Hey, how you doing? You kind of heard it back there, right? Lauren Schwartz also saw it. Yeah, it's a good one. Smith Shaw, hello. In Georgia, they go back very early. Yeah, I realize that much of the country has their own kind of more local return to school times. Northeast has usually been around Labor Day, after it usually. But we always go to the end of June, too, for public school anyway. Can't have two bald guys on the side of the sidewalk. That's right. That's how you get like a mini black hole. We got any suggestions for raids today? I'm slowing down now. We don't have to walk as fast. We've kind of reached it. Who's actually live on the thing? I wonder when they're going to finally open up Shaver Hall. No, I don't usually eat breakfast. Raid Shadow Legends, yeah. No. We've done Ride the Line before, photos. Could do it again. Alright, I'll do that one. Okay, we've done it. Yeah, the big stream at this point is for August 19th. That's a Tuesday. 7 a.m. I believe is what I put the start time for. I had to request it, so that's what I did. Sharky, have a good one. So she's gonna kitty sit. Enjoy. Anyway, I started the raid already, so I better get moving. Thanks, friends, for joining today. Hopefully you had a decent time on our first commute in a week. Walking the Highline, seeing some cruise ships, or at least one. But I thank you for joining and spending your time with us. It means a lot. And thank you for the Super Chat, Super Stickers, PayPal, Patreon, memberships. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, non-subscribers. Thank you, too. But if you are listening to me ramble on, think about subscribing. Helps us out. Helps other walkers out, too. Twitch friends, thanks for the follows and subs. A sub on Twitch is equivalent to a membership on YouTube, so it's premium. Premium support. A decent walk, decent one, right? It's fair. It got us from A to B, you know? But if you do have Amazon Prime, you could use a Twitch Prime sub if you want. That's up to you. No pressure. But you do get rid of ads on Twitch with a Prime sub, or any kind of sub. On YouTube, you don't get rid of ads with a membership, unfortunately. Brian, thanks for the follow. Vadan as well, if I missed you. If I did, and I didn't, and I didn't, and I forgot, and I didn't, apologies. Anyway, back to YouTube. Thanks to the thumbs and thanks to the mods everywhere. I'll catch you hopefully Wednesday morning for a commute to the Upper West Side, as long as there are no more surprises. Should be all right. So until then, have a good rest of Monday and Tuesday. I'll see you Wednesday morning, closer to about 6 a.m. New York time. 6 to 6:15 a.m. So, look for me around then if you want. Till then, have a good one. Thanks for the follow.